Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Gardner, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box, Eric Thames. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Framber Valdez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he drives a liner to right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long, getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Onto the balcony and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so his remarkable season continues as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Duffy.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he hits one on a line to left field. Brantley is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired, but not before. And even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Here's George Springer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Man, this is the kind of performance every starting pitcher they have nightmares about, right? You warm up going into the game, not even able to get out of the first inning. Ouch, this one's really going to hurt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had two, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Into the box, Eric Thames. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now, man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
In now, Daniel Robertson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. In now, Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Wendell is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Brett
The right
Gardner
fielder.
now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
Now
base,
batting,
and that's
second
just what they
baseman,
did right there. Big
Jose
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Altuve.
Now batting, Jose Altuve comes into this